Hello, it's Danny again. I want to more or less talk to y'all and answer some questions over there. Once again, I got nailed on the emails. And I had several people ask me the same question. And so I'm going to answer that question. I think it's a good one, and it goes right in with what I've been telling everybody about. Like I said, I'm the one that's stuck in permanent bondage. I can't take them off. They can't be cut off. And I've also got them around my ankle. So, like I said, I've got the stainless steel on the wrist, plus titanium. I got titanium ankle cuffs, and I've got titanium neck rings. See 'em? With DNOs over there. And the question I keep asking, and what they want me to do, is explain as best I can to y'all what it's like having to wear these 24/7. Okay, well, we'll start off from the head and work our way down. The two titanium ring necklaces are not that much of a problem over there. I'll say that 90% of the time they're fine. You don't hardly even think about them. The other 10% they bug you, and that's a lot of it's constriction. Like if I put my hands, right up over the top of my head, well, it'll cause the rings to push up, and but it's nothing that stops me from reaching up and getting something, So it's not too bad wearing the collar. Other than that, like I said, you're always going to be aware 24 hours a day that you got collars on, and you can't remove them. That's on any restraint. Like I said, it's on your mind because you're stuck wearing them. So that one's, like I said, it's not too bad. Now these wrist cuffs, I don't know if y'all can, maybe if I get a little further away, maybe y'all can tell what's going on. Well, see, these things will pound on you all the time. But that's not the bad part over there. Worse that they get your wrist a little tender. What's bad is if you're working on something and you got your hand up like this. You see what them DNOs are doing? They're digging into your arm. And soon those larger rings will work down lower and lower, and before you know it, it's actually to the point where it's cutting the blood flow off, and you'll end up with a real sore spot where them DNOs is at. And that may last a while. Like I said, it's not something that's going to go away over in an hour or something. It's, if you get a wrist wound up and that kind of stuff, you're going to be nursing it for a couple of days till it quits. And usually this happens or something, while you're sleeping, you don't even realize it. And you roll over and you got a hand stuck straight up in the air or something if you fell asleep on your side, which I'm real bad about doing. And it's just pain. That's the only thing about restraints. If it's still, it's painful. And just like one around my neck, every now and then it gets wound up, or I get in a position, and it gets my neck hurting a little bit too over there. And that's something that's just part of it. But the negative out of the bunch is those two ankle cups that's on each one of my ankles. They are a complete reversal of the collar. They hurt you 95% of the time, and you get maybe a 5% chance of getting some relief. They hurt every step. Plus, every step I make, I hear a chink noise. Chink, chink, chink. Every time I take a step, that's that top ankle cuff hitting the bottom ankle cuff that's sitting on top of your ankle bone. So it's constantly pounding, and they're constantly making the chink chink noise, you know, unless I got them something pushing on them or something, well, you know, the type of shoes or like that, or if I don't want to make the chink noise, I have even been known to turn around and put socks over them. Over when I put my shoes on, then that kind of holds them together and it stops them from at least making chink noise. It doesn't stop them hurting or doing the same thing. But like I said, it gets tough with that one. Those things really do. They hurt you all the time. It's the worst part of it. And poor girl said one of them that got me locked in this stuff did it has got 3 of them on her feet over there, and I don't know how she even stands that. To tell you the truth, I don't know if I'd be able to stand that, but she's in real bad pain all the time with them. And clean to the point, you'll watch her if she ain't got shoes or anything on, she'll be limping because of them. And as she's that one little undersized one she's got that's on top, pounds on those 2 down below. And it just will kind of fit inside of them, so it's banging on the, you know, bones, just continuous. I don't know. But she says that was the worst mistake she ever made. She said she should never put that 3rd one on. She can handle 2, but that 3rd one, that undersized one, you know, it's I don't know, I guess about an inch less in diameter than the other 2. That's the one that just irritates everything. So it's ankle cuffs. And if you accidentally, like I said, bang one on the side of a tub, I did that. I stepped in this tub like everybody one night over there and just swinging my leg over the tub. And there was a slick spot in this tub, and I didn't realize it, and my other one slipped. Well, when it slipped, I reared back and hit the edge of the bathtub with my right ankle, and it felt like somebody hit it with a sledgehammer. And it took about 2 weeks for that to go away. Boy, I don't know, but it bruised something down there around that ankle bone, and it was tough there for a couple of weeks, and then it got better. Now it's back to what I call its normal hurt. So, that's what it's like. You got to wear this stuff. It really is painful, especially the ankle stuff. And a lot of times, you know, I'd love to have a jacuzzi. You know, I'd set that stuff up about 102 degrees and go in there and soak. There ain't nothing that makes you feel better when you're hurting with any kind of restraint is hot water and a lot of aspirin. That's the best advice I can give. And between the 2 and just be able to the relaxing of the water, it works out great. I do pretty good in my tub over there, but I do enjoy a jacuzzi, I will tell you that. That's the only thing I say can beat the way I got it figured out. I don't stand up in the tub. I actually sit down, lay back in the tub, and I hit it where the showers hit me right across my chest over there. And, you know, I sat back and just try to relax. And I let that just hot as I can stand it water run on me over there. And eventually it relaxes everything. Aspirin's kicked in. I feel better. And then we get up and go do it all again. You know, whatever my idea is over here, brainchild. And away we go. And, by the way, I really tickled at some of these emails y'all are sending me now. You're sending me over here now if you figured it out. And I don't know what was so difficult about it. You look and it says DannyBell.db48. Only thing you got to do is put the @simplegmail.com. You got it. So if somebody wants to shoot me an email, that's how you do it since you can't figure it out. The others that have, congratulations. And we've had a lot of fun with the emails. And it kind of holding up a little bit about the next one deal I'm going to do about the gladiator games. And if y'all hadn't watched my other videos, go back and get it where you can find out what gladiator games kind of like I'm going to be up to. That's coming. I'm going to do that. But this one, they really wanted to know what it was like to live in the thing. It's bad news. That's the best way to put it. Like I said, if I didn't care so much for them, I'd shoot both of them little gals that locked me in this mess over there. But, you know, I can't really blame them. You know, I collared both of them about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago. And every one of them's wearing more steel than I am right now. So, I can't turn around and complain about it. You know, I turned them into my little bunch of sex slaves, and that's what they wanted. That's what they got to be. And, they wanted to do it permanent, and I tried my best to talk them out of it. Wasn't no doing it, so finally I put the whammy on them. And like I said, when I do it right. Unfortunately, is they learn from me, and they do it right. And they got me with a glass of orange juice. I had bad news sipping orange juice after we went out to eat and everything, sitting on the couch with my feet propped up. Next thing I know, I wake up, I got steel locked on me everywhere. And 2 giggling women. I think that was the worst part of all. Yeesh. So anyway, that's what it's like, and don't be surprised if you get messing around with anything that's got to do with permanent bondage, that one day you're going to wake up and you're going to have steel all over your body. It's just one of the things that happens when you do it, and I can't really complain. I've had a ball in the restraints. Those, you know, those 2 young ladies I'm talking about. You know, I've been locked. Well, actually, I've even been locked with both of them at one time, but usually one's, you know, quite efficient. And we do whatever and play our bondage games, and we have a lot of fun at it. Nobody ever gets hurt. It's not a hurtful thing. It's just enjoy and have fun thing. And that's what you make of it. But when you get into trouble, is unfortunately kind of like my girls got carried away and got me. I didn't know it. If I'd agreed to it, it would have been one thing. I didn't agree to it. I got locked in the mess. So, you know, it was what were they, like I said, they drove me crazy for a good month. But that's how long I was putting them off, just trying to get them to change their mind. I'd say, well, let's put your restraints on, wait a couple of weeks. And if they don't do it, then, yeah, you know, then I might consider locking you in the stuff. Nothing to do. So, that's kind of a window into our lives, and like I said, I still enjoy the bondage part of it and everything. We have a lot of fun playing our games, and we still get together, and I've just about got to the point where I'm about ready to forgive the one that thought locking me up over there in them for that one. But I'm still going to make her sweat a little bit. It's just, you know, the guy thing. Okay, so anyway, y'all have a good one, and I hope that answers the questions. Reckon, give me a shot, email me or something, you know. Now y'all know the big secret. God, I don't know how somebody didn't figure that out before. But out of all of them over there wasn't but 4 people in the world out there that figured that out all by themselves. And they were the ones that got me to do the last one over there. So I hope this answered their questions on what it's like, because most of the time it's okay, but it can be a real pain and a real problem. So anyway, until we do the next one, and like I said, I'm still working on the gladiator stuff. It's coming. Y'all have a safe one. And this is Danny. Bye-bye.